Hello, everybody, and welcome to Union Catholic Livestream. I'm Jacob Metro, joined here by Ryan Conlon and Jack Yablonowitz. Jack, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Conlon?
I'm doing well.
Well, guys, very exciting matchup here today. Dayton Bulldogs taking on the Union Catholic Vikings. Conlon, what's the approach from Union Catholic today as they lost this game versus Dayton last time out?
Important game today. I mean, 5-5. We want to get above 500. Just coming off a good win against Kent Place, so just you got to be able to rebound, obviously, and I think foul shooting could improve because that's always the thing that differentiates these close games from wins to losses.
And Jack, from the other side, Dayton. They beat Union Catholic by 4 last time they played. What do you think their approach is this time?
You're going to have to lock down the three ball from Gabby Ziegenball. She can shoot it from long range, and it's something you have to count for. And it's just closing out the three-point shooters, make it or take it off the dribble to the paint. Even though she can do that, but you'll pick your poison there.
Haley Mulaney there. Excuse me. Yeah, it's just not going to work. Dayton with it on the other end here. Takes a shot, no good. It's rebounded by Cat Price.
They're going to have to win the rebounding battle if they want to win this game.
I was just going to ask you that, Jack.
Yeah, that's big. I mean, you're gonna have to take it down. I think everybody's gonna have to rebound in these type of games. Gotta have everybody team rebound, on defense, of course, not on offense, because then you can let leak outs happen if the guard's rebounding.
Inbound is Ziegenbalg. She takes the three.
That's what
no
Jack
good.
was talking about earlier, getting her shots, especially in those situations where it's early in the game. You can start to build up a lead.
We've seen this team play. That's what they're gonna do. Get her the ball. Get her opportunities.
Yep.
I think what Dayton
I think that's the key to success.
I think transition, trying to slow down the transition, was Dayton got to do. They got to get back because they will get run out of this gym with the Viking transition. So they got to get back. They got to make a conscious effort of bringing their guards back and making, UC bring it out and set the play up.
Yep.
Well, we apologize for that background noise. We hear it too. I don't know if they hear it, but you guys hear what I'm talking about, or am I going crazy?
Oh, yeah.
On the headset?
Yeah.
Okay. So we apologize for that, if you can hear that. Ziegenbalg with it here. 2-0 Vikings. First
It's a
points
good pass.
Oh, good
That's a
shot.
good. Yeah, that's a good. I mean, that didn't work out, but I like the idea there. See, when you can get the ball to your best player in the paint, I mean, I think that's what their entire game plan should revolve around.
Dayton here. Take the shot from 3. It's no good off the rim, and rebounded by Sabrina Hackett.
That's a shot that UC will want to live with tonight. I
Yeah,
think that's a shot that UC is going to live with, as we saw right there.
Ziegenbalg. See the freshman guard, Emily Matson. What a season she's been having so far for the Vikings. Putting on a show. As Ziegenbalg puts it up, it's no good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs.
Oh.
Good travel called.
See, UC is able to kind of keep them put the pressure on defense, and they're not really getting into a rhythm here. And I think that's when they could start to build up the points on offense. And as Dayton's struggling to find something on offense.
I mean, you look at Dayton, not a lot of size. The shot selections so far have been interesting. So they're 7-5.
Yeah.
So, Colin, if you want to take us into that, I mean, hometown.
Yeah.
What do you know about
yeah.
that team and how they're 7-5?
I mean, they have Emile Dillard right there in the middle of the key. She's scored 139 points this year.
That's a lot of
been
points.
one of the best players in the county. So I think that's been a big part of their success. But they just play a hard game. They lack in size. They make up for in like rebounding and outside shooting.
Hackett ends up with a rebound. Emily Matson's foul. It'll be her ball, Viking ball underneath.
130 points is not something to sleep on. That's a lot of points. As I said, if we could put those up in a variety of ways, I think that's gonna make a very good number 1 option or number 2 option on a good team.
Cat Price here from 3.
No good.
Ends up
Hey,
out
I
of
don't
bounds.
dislike that shot. It was wide open. You want to kind of set a tone a little bit, get in a little rhythm. Didn't work out.
Here's the Bulldogs. Pass into the corner, into Dillard. Kicks it back upstairs, across the court. They'll try the three, and it's off the rim. Rebounded, put back up, and good from number 32.
See, the reason why that was an over the back call, that's the reason why it wasn't over the back. It wasn't an over the back call because the girl did not use the other girl and jump over her and use her back as a way to try to jump up for the rebound. So she just got the ball over her. She was just taller at that time of point.
Yep.
Madison Tarrant on the points there for the Bulldogs. Excuse me. 2-0. 2-2. Man, I'm all over the place. So we got a couple girls games in a row here. I think right now it's 4 girls games. We got 2 this week.
2 next week.
2 next week.
Yeah. St. Thomas Aquinas next up on the schedule.
Boys are on the road. 3 road games. A couple storylines with both squads.
Yep.
You know, I always have to shout out Director of Basketball Operations, Nicholas Dole.
Yeah.
And he told me that actually with the boys, Elijah Peters is 18 points away from 1,000 points on his career. So that's an exciting milestone. That
could be accomplished.
That's a lot of points. That would be most likely accomplished on the road.
Yeah.
So unfortunate there. But
wait, where did he came from? Didn't he come from St. Thomas Aquinas? Or no? No.
He came from
J.P.
Stevens.
J.P. Stevens, yeah. I was thinking he could get the 18 points against old school. But that's going to be an interesting matchup.
But all girls basketball here at Union Catholic and on live stream.
Yep.
Very exciting. We didn't have many games earlier on in the season.
It's kind of flip-flopped. Boys are on the road, girls are at home.
Dayton dribbling the ball around here.
Shout out the schedule makers for that stuff.
Yep.
Giving the boys a lot of home games to start.
Shout out the athletic director, Dave Luciano.
Emily Matson from 3. It's good.
See, the Bulldogs are trying to let them shoot threes, but they're giving the wrong person the three-point shot.
Yeah, especially someone who's been playing very well as of late. I believe she had 22 points in her last game.
I understand what they're trying to do, but it's just the wrong person.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I mean, this Vikings team has a lot of lethal outside shooters, so, I mean, you can force their hand, but you could also decide to change up the game plan a little bit.
And we'll get a timeout taken by Dayton coach with his very nice tie. Love that. I got to shout that out. Dayton Bulldogs tie. Yeah. All right, so, guys, we are about 6 minutes into this first quarter. It's 5-2, the Vikings lead. So, Jack, take us through this so far. What have you seen from the Vikings? Very low scoring to start the first.
Both teams are really – their plan is to let them shoot. And, 3 there for Emily Madison. She's not someone you want to leave open. But, they're just making it a actual, they're gonna leave people open from 3. They're gonna take it because the drive game here for UC is pretty solid. The drive game for Dayton is pretty solid. So they're gonna run a little bit of a soft zone where they can just let you shoot all day long. UC's gonna let Dayton shoot all day long because that's what they think that's the best chance for them to win as they missed a few threes. But Dayton's going to try to go inside. Let's see the adjustment there for Dayton.
I agree with Jack there. You have some pretty, on Dayton's side, you have some people that can really, cause havoc in the paint, and they're going to try to kind of get those people away from the basket. So I think they'll think there's a less chance that they're going to have the same success there, obviously.
I would see Dayton try to work more in the middle of the zone to see if they can actually, get in the middle of the zone and then make, one good move and then get inside.
Bulldogs with it here. They trail by 3.
And the thing that Dayton does is they take less time. So they're going to try to control the tempo they're very good at their sets. They trust it. So they're going to take their time. They're going to try to make the game their way where UC's all push. And then the Bulldogs are let's slow it down. Let's run our sets.
Long pass across the court. Puts it up and no good. Rebounded by Mulaney. Long pass down to Matson, gets poked out of bounds. Should stay with the Vikings, and it will. So, guys, a talented group here for Coach Dyer. You could argue one of the more
the better
talented
teams.
squads that she's had as her time here at Union Catholic. It's been three years. So take us through that. I mean, we'll go with Ryan.
Yep.
What have you seen from the Vikings so far this season?
One thing I would like to highlight is obviously the youth of this team. I mean, you see 3 freshmen. In the rotation, three freshmen that are making a big impact on the season, and I think that bodes well for the future of the program as well, because obviously you have them for 3 more years, and so it's looking pretty bright on the Vikings side.
Steal there for the Vikings. We've got 1:15 to go here in the first. Sabrina Hackett gives it over to number 20. A shot is off the side of the backboard and taken back by Dayton. Neil Dillard with it, puts up the shot. She's blocked away by Matson. 40 seconds to go here. Let's see if the Vikings work quickly. They will. Ziegenbalg pull-up shot off the rim, no good. Rebound Mulaney, and it'll be Dayton basketball here. Madeline Bond checks into the game.
.30 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, they're going to try to do some movement off ball, which will try to attract the defense so they can let it inside happen. So they can get the ball inside.
14 seconds to go here. Ziegenbalg will try the deep 3 and off the rim, no good. Puts it back up. That'll do it for the first quarter here. Guys, 5-2. Not a lot to talk about after the first.
Good defense.
Yeah.
I mean, both defenses. I mean, they're taking what they've been given. I mean, they're not allowing shots that are high percentage. I mean, I like the way both teams have played. I mean, I think if they make some adjustments at this intermission, they might be able to put up a few more points up on the scoreboard and change. I mean, games like this, some games start out defensive, they flow back and forth, so you never know how this could end up. Jack?
I just think that Dayton could hit some threes, that UC can just hit some threes, and it's a different basketball game because UC is giving them shots. I think if Dayton starts hitting threes, we could talk about this like a different basketball game. But for now, UC is well planned in this game. They know what Dayton will bring, and they know what they will do to try to mess with Dayton, and Dayton just has to figure out now how to diagnose the zone, but also not to settle for three-point shots. Because diagnosing the zone could lead you into three-point shots, but that's not the way they want to play. They want to play more inside. So that's a weird thing to kind of talk about, because sometimes you want to diagnose the zone and you want to get shots, but
5-2 here going into the second. Dayton here. Pass over to Dillard. Back into the corner, takes a shot from 3. It's no good. Able to keep it in bounds. They'll kick it back upstairs. Here's the shot off the rim. Another rebound by Dayton. Puts it back number 15. Caitlin Del Duca.
you got to box out. I mean, they're giving them the three-point shots. They're off the mark, and then Dayton's like kind of they're all going to the rim while UC sending one to the rim.
Matson's fouled here. She'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, I like that aggressiveness there. I mean, there's nothing really bad that could come out of that. I mean, you're going to get 2 shots, or you're going to put a basket on the board for your team.
First shot good from Matson. Second shot good as well. 5 points so far for Emily Matson. Vikings lead 7-4. Here's a pass back inside. Good ball movement. Gets it back out to Dillard. This one ends up out of bounds. It'll be Viking basketball.
Has it on the left wing. Pass back to Ziegenbalg.
The shot is up, no good.
Yeah, good. Dayton's going to go fast-paced. Dillard shoots and scores. 7-6 Vikings.
Mallory Jean-Killia with it. Travel.
Sabrina Hackett will sub in for Madeline Bond.
Seven to 6 here. As this one's going to be stay with the Dayton
Bulldogs going to
Bulldogs.
retain the ball.
Back upstairs. Into the corner. Back up top. Long pass across the court. Drives in. Gets it fouled.
Wow. Good ball movement there, but nothing really.
I mean, we've seen
yeah.
we've seen good ball
Yeah.
movement from Dayton so
Yep.
far. It's really not able to
Yeah.
finish, but starting
Yeah.
to get a little better
Not
there.
yeah. I mean, they've kind of went a little bit aggressive on the deep shots, and they haven't really been falling, so that might be the cause for the score right now. But they have been doing a good job distributing the ball.
Dillard kicks it back outside. Jack, you think they're almost passing too much here?
I think that's the way they want to play because
Yeah.
you know UC is playing a lot of transitions, so they want to play at their own pace. They want to kind of control the pace. That's their best chance of winning is controlling the pace.
Yeah.
And passing too much can slow it down, and that's the way they want to play.
Another foul called there.
Nair checks in for Turner.
Dillard takes a shot from 3. It's off the rim. Poked back outside. John Killia comes away with it. Trying to use some speed. Puts up the shot. It's good. 9-6 lead for the Vikings.
Vikings.
Catherine Price checks into the game.
A little full court press action.
Pass to Price. She takes the shot, and no good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Pass into the corner. Takes a shot from 3. It's no good. Dillard with the rebound. Goes back
Foul.
up. Foul by Gabby Ziegenbalg, and Dillard
That's
goes
what
to the line
that's
for
what
2.
they don't want to allow. They don't want to allow her to get shots like that, especially with the size advantage that she has on the Vikings.
First shot from Dillard is good.
The background noise is good.
Second one, good.
It's good.
Dillard's got 4. She leads the Bulldogs. Long pass down to Price. Fumbles it, passes it back to Hackett. Shot's no good. Puts it back up, no good.
Rebound again. Oh. No.
Viking ball underneath.
Oh.
Shot's no good there. And double dribble. .328 to go. Kicks it back upstairs. Shot from 3.
No good.
Price on the inbound. Gets it to Ziegenwald. Nine to 8 here. Ziegenwald tries the 3, and it's good.
See, that's exactly what the Vikings wanted to have happen there. They got the defender mixed up in the zone, and it left the space open.
Good off-ball movement.
Yep.
First 3 and first points of the day for Ziegenwald. Vikings lead 12-8. That's the girl they want to get going. Back up top, into the corner, takes the shot. It's good.
It's a make or miss game. See, they're gonna give him those shots, and it's either gonna be a make or miss.
Charlie Badalamenti on that one. I think I nailed that one, I'm not gonna lie. I did.
Double dribble there by the Bulldogs.
2:10 to go.
This would be big to go on a little, to maybe get some separation here before the half.
Tries the deep 3. Matson off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Hackett, no foul. Bulldogs will get it back here with 1:45 to go here in the first half. Corner for Dillard. Puts up the shot and no good off the rim. Rebounded by Ziegenwald. This will be Dayton basketball. Minute 24 to go. Tries the 3.
No
No
good.
good.
Down by the minute left in the first half.
1 minute to go, like someone just said. (12 to 11). And this one's stolen quickly here. Puts up the shot, and it's good. Charlie Badalamenti. 5 points here, and Dayton leads 13-12. It's out of bounds.
40 seconds left.
30 seconds here. Matson in the corner. Fakes the shot, drives in. Good move, and no good. Dillard with the rebound. Bringing it down quickly, we'll pull back out. Shot no good there. And it one here. Birthdays. First one of the year. And we're back. Ziegenbalg here. Deep three. And that'll do it here for the first half. Bulldogs on a good run at the end. It's 15-12. Guys, final thoughts here on half number 1 before we see the cheerleaders.
I thought the Vikings were doing a good job towards the beginning of the first half in kind of limiting Dayton from getting into paint and getting those shots. But as the quarter progressed, they kind of started to get a little worse at that, and that kind of reflected in the score as now they're losing going into halftime. But I still think it's definitely a win. It's obviously a winnable game here. I mean, there's a lot of areas they can improve on, and I think Coach Dyer will probably highlight that in the halftime discussion. All
right, we'll take a short break, and we'll be right back here with half number 2 in about 9 minutes. And we're back here for half number 2. And we're back here for half number 2. Vikings trail 15-12. Shot from 3 is good there. Emily Matson, she's got 8. .15 here. Long pass across the court. Here's Dillard.
Shot.
It's good there from number 4. Molly Martes. Molly Martise. Excuse me. .15 here as that shot's no good from Ziegenbalg. Price puts it back up and 1. Shot up here from Price. It's good. All tied up at 18 here. 3-point play for Kathy Price. Long pass across to Dillard. She takes it 3. It's good. Dillard's got 7.
Like I said,
21-18.
if these Bulldogs hit these threes, you know, because UC's going to give it to them. If they hit these threes, then it's going to be a different ball game.
Yep.
Shots up, no good there. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Dillard puts up the shot, no good. Mulaney with the rebound. Passes over to Ziegenbalg, back to Mulaney, puts up the shot, no good. It's rebounded by Dillard. Corner 3. Bounces around the rim, and it's rebounded by the Bulldogs.
I think the Vikings clearly got to do a better job rebounding here, allowing the Bulldogs to get 2 offensive rebounds in a row. Mallory.
I mean, they're playing great defense. Just you got to finish it.
Yeah. Always got to finish.
Puts up the shot here. It's good. Molly Martise.
Jack, what do you think of that play right there?
I was inside out. I mean,
Keep going. Uh-oh.
All right, we're back. Just a
she was
quick
able
technical
to get,
difficulty.
She was able to get inside the defense, and then she kicked it out to an open shooter right in the mid-range, and now it's an easy shot. That was created by getting inside the defense.
Yep.
Here's Jean Killia. Long shot from Ziegenbalg. It's no good. Price puts it back up. Hackett comes away with it. Shots up, no good. No foul. And the Bulldogs come away with it. Now we'll get a foul called. This one ends up out of bounds. It'll be Viking ball. We'll get a foul called. Foul there on Martise. This one's swatted away by Dillard.
Yeah.
Back into the corner, takes the shot from 3 off the rim, no good. Dillard fighting for it. And a travel call.
So Jacob, what do you? How do you guys feel? Is there anything the Vikings could improve on from how they've started the second half?
I mean, just pushing the ball, getting out more opportunities to get in transition.
Price with the shot from 3, it's good.
And that works too.
Yep. Game's tied, 23-23. 2 minutes, 28 seconds left in the third quarter.
Pass corner, takes a shot off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Jean Killia.
Dayton takes the timeout.
Full timeout taken here by the Bulldogs. So guys, very close game here. It's tied up actually, so tied up at 23.
Getting into the late stages.
So Conley, if you want to take us through that a little bit. I mean, it's been a very close game so far.
Yeah, I think both teams have kind of stepped up the offense a little bit in this brief stages of the second quarter or the second half. But I think both teams it seems like this is going to go down to the wire, and I don't see why it wouldn't, because either team hasn't really been able to kind of pull away, and it's been a tightly contested one. Jack?
I feel like UC's getting their shots. They're getting their three-point look. Cap Rice is 2 3s. She has 6 points, hitting 2 3s. So she's getting their shots. So you just got to get the ball to the right people in the right spots. And that's what UC's doing right now to get themselves those points on the board.
Bulldogs with it here. Dillard takes it back upstairs. Corner. A lot of passing today from
The Bulldogs.
Dayton Bulldogs.
A lot of passing from both sides.
This one's stolen away.
By
Ends up out of bounds. Will go to Dayton.
This last 1 minute and 15 seconds will be important.
Yep.
For
both sides.
To see how they can feel going in the fourth quarter.
Especially in a close game like this. 3. Rebound by Dillard. Puts it back up.
Dillard's got 9.
See, I mean, one thing I've noticed is that in this third quarter, the Bulldogs have been heavily out rebounding the Vikings, which is probably the reason why they're winning, but also something the Vikings could easily get back into.
25-23. Dayton on top by 2.
Big possession here for Dayton. They can make it a 2-possession game here, and it'll get them closer to pulling away in the fourth quarter.
Subs.
Matson checks in. 18.8 to go here in the third. Sean Kilio with 8 seconds puts up the shot. It's
Good. That's very important for the right. Like Jack said, it's very important to be able to.
That shot at the end of the third.
Like Jack said, that was very important for the Vikings to get that basket there and kind of make this a one. I mean, this is a 1-point game now. Jacob, do you see anything that the Vikings could improve on to come out on top?
I don't know. I think they've looked a lot better to come out in this second half, right?
Yeah.
Just shooting better, doing everything right. So, with that being said, I think Dayton's doing the exact same thing, and I think it's going to continue. The way that this game has gone, it seems like it's going to come down to that final possession.
Yep.
Which is always fun for us to see. Jack, I mean,
Jack.
if you want to expand on
Jack
that a little
savoring
bit,
the
you're the
moment.
analyst here. Go ahead.
I do like both teams kind of roll with the punches. You know, it's been a 2-point game. Sometimes you could just fall, and then when you're down by like 2 or 4, you could fall. But the team is, whatever team's down by 2 or 4, just come back and make this game tied. You can see both teams' resilience coming in and kind of neck and neck, and I think that both teams were kind of expecting that going in.
This is important for the Vikings too, because they were also beaten by this team earlier in the year, and this is a 7-5 team. If the Vikings can get this win and move up to 6-5, that changes the outlook of the season. So this is clearly an important quarter right here.
All tied up at 25. Been a very low-scoring defensive battle so far. I have JV coming up after this too.
Yep.
I think that UC is going to be like, Dayton, you have to make some big, you're going to have to make some big threes right here.
Yep.
You haven't, there's no really.
They're not going to allow them to. Oh.
We got a travel call here, Viking ball.
Like UC doesn't really feel trusting in that shot from. Doesn't really feel trusting.
They're not gonna. Yeah, they're not gonna change their game plan to adjust to that.
So Bulldogs have to make
Yeah.
shots. You have to make some good key 3-point shots here, long-range shots.
We got a travel called. Dillard with the ball. 7 minutes to go here in the game. All tied up at 25. Dillard takes the shot off
No
the
good.
backboard. No good. Out of bounds.
Tipped out of bounds.
Goes to the Vikings.
I think that's going to be the closest shot that the Bulldogs will get is right in the mid-range. I don't think.
Yeah,
that
I don't.
UC
Yeah.
We'll let them get any closer to the hoop.
Especially with Dillard and the size advantage they have there.
The only way this Bulldogs team has scored is from offensive rebound, putbacks, and 3-point shots. So if you can limit the 3-point shots and try to put bodies on bodies, and I think that you'll have a pretty good chance to win.
Yep.
one's stolen away by Jean Killia. Taking it
gonna
slowly,
go.
he puts it up. It's good.
Good.
And Killia's got 6.
They have to force the Bulldogs' hand into the way they want to play, is getting steals and getting down and running. They'll have to force Bulldogs' hands into doing that.
Oh,
This one, another
Pass
steal
goes
from
off
the
of-
Vikings.
Dayton's foot. It's fouled. Shot's no good.
Shot did
This,
not fall.
this is a big time for UC. They force them into the way they want to play by
Wow.
getting steals. I think that's the best way they can kind of,
Transition.
try to make it faster,
Yeah.
the game faster, is by getting those steals.
First shot's good. Shot
It's
is
good.
good. Both shots are good.
29-25 Vikings.
Look for UC to be way more active in the passing lanes. See if they can get a steal or two.
Dillard from 3. It's good.
They're going to have to live with that. They're going to have to live with that all game long. That's their plan. I know threes will hurt you, but that's what they're kind of gaming for.
Yep.
It's a good shot.
Get a carry
Confident.
here.
All they got to do is Bulldogs. If they're gonna get let to shoot threes, they just got to step in there confident, and that's what they did there.
Into the corner. Shot from 3. It's good. And one.
That is
Caitlin Del Duca.
that's a that kind of hurt
That's a heartbreaker here.
that hurts
I mean,
the Vikings. Yeah.
It's probably one of the worst defensive
That's- yeah.
things. Is like trying to foul a shooter.
Especially in a situation like this when every basket matters.
But at least it showed that she was willing to kind of put a hand up and
Yep.
you
Yep.
know. But I think you just have to let that happen. I think you just have to let her step in and
Yeah.
Live with the results. See, there doesn't over back because she used the back.
31-29. This one will
Mallory
end up out of bounds.
throws first. Did you not signal that was Vikings ball?
Deegan Ball tries the 3. It's good.
That's exactly what the Vikings did earlier in the game. They were down, and they created that opening in the zone where the defense couldn't catch up to Ziegenbalg, and they got the open free 3.
This one's kicked. Stays.
Timeout by who was it? Timeout by?
Timeout
Oh,
taken by
timeout
Dayton.
Dayton.
Here. So guys,
So-
it's 32-31 Vikings
Just
lead.
like how we thought it would be, coming down to the wire. 4 minutes left.
So I mean, how do we see these last 4 minutes 12 seconds going?
I mean, I think like Jack said earlier, I think if the Vikings can continue that ball movement and maybe get the don't allow Dayton to get those shots inside. Because eventually those 3-point shots will not fall, and if the Vikings can continue to burn some clock, moving the ball around and get some high percentage shots, I could see them winning this easily.
I mean, Jack, how do you see this last couple minutes going?
I think it's gonna be UC trying to get their steals. I think UC.
Yep.
What they're gonna
Also,
try
you
to
want
do
to
is
keep
get
up the
easy
pace. You want to get in the type of game script that you're comfortable with, and
And
that's
Dayton's
what-
gonna
yeah.
Dayton's gonna try to slow this game down their way, but
yeah,
UC's gotta
that's
speed
the
it up.
battle of basketball.
Shots up there, no good.
Good rebound.
Puts it back. It's good there for number 32, Madison Tarrant. Now it's 33-32, Dayton on top. 3 minutes,
3 minutes.
15 seconds to go. Siegenbalg tries the three. Off
No
the
good.
rim, no good.
Rebound.
Bond gets it back, puts it up, and again with the rebound, Mulaney. Here's Jean Killia. Gets it over to Matson. Doesn't get
no
the
good.
best.
Rebound again by Bond.
Matson again puts up the shot. It's
That's
good.
See, that's exactly what we were talking about. Getting the rebounds, playing the way they want to play, which is from in front.
Matson's got 10. Shot up there, no good. It's rebounded by Matson. Can't get it away, but gets it to Ziegenbalg. Long pass down to Jean Killia. Puts it up, and no good.
Ah.
Foul's called. It'll be a foul on Madeline Bond.
See, now that was exactly what the Vikings wanted to do, get the ball in transition, but it didn't work out, and now it's Bulldogs ball. But there's still plenty of opportunities to build on this lead.
Long pass across the court. Gonna hold. Offense, 5-yard penalty.
Automatic first down.
Shout out Vito Gagliardi. He started that joke. I've done it every time.
Yep. Keeps the listeners engaged.
Oh. Now we got some football tackling over here. Minute 45 to go. Vikings lead by 1, 34-33.
This game is coming down to the wire.
Down to the nitty-gritty.
Timeout.
Timeout taken by Dayton. So,
I believe that's the last timeout.
Jack,
Minute 45 seconds.
Vikings lead by 1. How do you see this approach from Coach Dyer in this last minute 45?
You gotta try to get a steal or try to just push the ball. I mean, you can't just let the Bulldogs just pass it around, because then they're gonna end up probably with the shot they want, which they've been hitting threes so far. So if they hit one, then it's gonna look. But you gotta make this Bulldogs team not just feel comfortable passing the ball around and around. You gotta make them feel you.
Right, and
Yeah,
Conlon.
right,
Sorry,
yeah.
there's a lot
Yeah,
of noise in the
yeah.
headsets.
Yeah.
Conlon,
Yeah.
what do you see from the Dayton side of the ball?
I see them. I see them playing a little bit. I mean, to be honest, it seems like they're a little bit afraid to make a mistake. They're not really taking a lot of shots that would be beneficial to them. I mean, they're kind of just passing the ball on the outside and not really. I want to say penetrating. But the Vikings, I think they want to get in that transition, and that obviously they just had it with Mallory, but they missed the layup there. But I think if they continue to replicate that, it'll produce good results.
Minute 40 here.
34-33.
Jean Killia hands it to Ziegenball. He's going to keep handing it off here, trying to waste time. Down to a minute 20. And now Dillard with the steal. Passes it down, right back to Dillard. She loses the ball.
That's it. That's huge for the Vikings there.
Minute to go here, minute 5. And we're going to get a foul. Badalamenti with the foul. 34-31, Vikings lead. They have the ball here in prime position to win this game.
Yep.
And Coach Dyer,
Coach Dyer saves.
Just gets the time out there.
Yep.
Jack, go right back to you with the same question. Minute 5, lead by 1. What's Coach Dyer telling the squad?
You gotta slow this ball
Ball
down.
security.
Yes, slow the ball down. You gotta do what kind of the Bulldogs did, with just passing it around.
Football 2-minute
You know,
scenario.
I
Just
mean, another Vito Gagliardi line.
yeah.
We have no shot clock.
Yeah.
You can literally hold this ball for the next minute, 5 seconds if you do it right. So, Jack, is that the approach, or do you try to push another basket in?
Unless you get a wide open shot. Like
I don't think. Yeah. I think unless you get an open 2, I don't think you take a shot
know,
right now.
if you get the 2 and you
Yeah.
score, you're only up by 3.
Yeah.
If Gabby gets a
but-
wide open 3, then I
No,
think
yeah,
you take it.
like it depends on the situation.
I think the only shot you take is the 3.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
Gabby,
point. Good point.
Price, I think if they can get a good shot here, I think they take it because they have shown that they can hit shots. But besides them, I feel like you gotta slow it down. You gotta make sure that
Under a minute.
1 minute to go here. Dayton.
Another foul.
Oh, 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
So, Bulldogs get the ball back
Ooh,
here.
surprising there.
56.9 to go.
Like we say, definitely coming down to the wire.
Thought Ziegenball moved soon enough there. Guess not. Here's Dillard. Takes a look at the rim, won't try it. 40 seconds here.
See, they could also hold the ball, even though they're down by 1, but they're still going to get the last shot here if they want it.
Yep.
They're going to keep moving the ball around. Down to 30. Pass into the corner. Puts it back to Dillard. Thinks about it. She'll take the drive. Puts up the shot. No good. Vikings with the rebound. No foul called. And now it's a steal. Puts it up. No good. Ziegenball with the rebound.
What? This is unbelievable. I mean, the way this started. I mean, did anyone expect this? The way the game started out, 5-2. What was that? 5-2 at the end of the first quarter. I mean, now it's down to 34-33. 17 seconds to go.
So, a lot to break
Lot,
down there.
yeah.
So, Dayton had the opportunities to take a shot there. Don't.
Fell away from the basket a little bit. I think if she goes up with that strong,
That's
that
why
goes
you don't
in.
foul immediately. That's why you don't foul immediately, because you can get stuff like that to happen. Because you can get stuff like that where you get in a wide open layup, where you can get
anything could happen. That's basketball. It's any sport.
I think now you foul, right?
Well, yeah, now.
I think if you're
no,
Dayton right now, you have to
try
foul.
to trap. I think you got to try to trap and you foul. If you foul at like about 10-9 seconds, but for now, your mindset is get a steal, because you've shown you can get a steal. So if you do it again, it's a very good chance you can do it again. And you just gotta wait like 10 seconds. I just don't see them fouling immediately. I see them trying to trap because they've shown they can get a steal. But I might be wrong. They could foul right here.
Oh, and a turnover here. And it'll be Dayton basketball, 16.2 to go.
Oh, let's go.
Last thing Union Catholic
Yeah.
wanted. Inbound here. We got 15 seconds. Trying to poke it away. It's Dillard.
I'm going to try to get it to their best player here.
Dillard with 10. Dribbling it around. Kicks it back upstairs. We got
6,
5
5,
seconds.
4.
Back to Dillard. She'll put up the shot. It's
Dillard!
good!
Oh, my God. What is going on? What in the hell?
Point 2.
Left. I mean, if we're going to talk about a change of events. So I think it all starts from that turnover there by Jean.
I don't think there's
Killia.
0.2 on the clock,
Yeah.
though. I think there's way more than 0.2 on the clock.
I don't. I mean, the can't even describe what just went through.
I
That
think there
sequence
should
of
be about
events
2
right there.
seconds on that clock.
Yeah. I think it was about 3 when she shot it. So I don't see how there's 0.2.
I know something. Yeah, Sean.
All right, well, 30.
I mean,
Six.
3 point. I think should be about 3.3 seconds right now, just based on from when she took the shot. I mean,
Well,
do we have any thoughts on
right
that last
now,
sequence right there?
0.2 seconds, you can't do anything. So
Yeah.
that is why you really need this change. Because 0.2, you literally cannot do anything.
3.3, you can make something possibly happen.
Oh, absolutely. Well, guys, I mean, we got to wait and see how much time is put on the clock here. But ref walked away from the table. Not sure they're going to put any?
Is it a running clock?
I don't know what just.
Because you can't do anything. The
No,
the
yeah,
game's over.
2.2. Yeah, the game is over.
They're going to bring in
That's it. That's a game winner.
the
Yep.
Vikings.
She can get a game winner title because it's 10 leagues over.
So Dillard finishes with
15.
15. Game
Yeah,
winner.
Long inbound
to
here.
lead
John
this.
Celia won't even get it off, and that'll do it.
I mean,
Wow.
that turnover there just killed the Vikings there. I mean, you want to talk about. We talked about ball security and kind of controlling the game, and that's not what happened there. But I mean, the Vikings will bounce back. I mean, this is a tough loss against a good team, but
You could say that's an enforced turnover. I mean, it went off her knee. It's not like she. I mean, yeah, you can give her a better pass, but it's not like.
No, yeah.
It's not like she had the ball, she lost it. No, it was just off her knee and it went out of bounds. So it's not like a groundbreaking turnover. But
no.
it's not like she got trapped and then they had a steal and then she just But it was just off her knee. But I think they could have. I think you got to think about that. You got to think about the last play. How you can get how you can get your hand out more. Cause
Yeah.
she
How you
said-
let the best player on their team
But shoot
get
a
a look.
three. I
But I
mean,
mean, that's a good. I mean, I'm just gonna give credit to where credit's due. That's just a
she
good
stepped in that shot
Yeah.
confidently. I mean, she was very confident, hit that kind of game winner. I mean, she stepped in that shot like it was nothing. But
Yep.
you know,
So exciting one here at Union Catholic. We'll be back.
could
Do
you
we
feel
have any
like that
final
was
thoughts?
going in? I felt like that was going in a way.
I did. Yeah.
Because it was you feel when the type of game winner is going, but that was, she stepped in that very confidently. I think it's different
Yep.
when you step in there.
Even if you
confidently-
contest that, I mean, you just gotta have the confidence in your shot to take it, and that's the type of situation
Yeah.
she did.
All right,
So,
well, we will take a short break here. We
we'll
have
be
about
back for
8
JV.
minutes until JV, so stay tuned for that. Again, a heartbreaking loss there for the Vikings. Emile Dillard, right at the end, her 15th point, and she
But there's
drills it.
positives. You stuck through the game. You stuck through the game. And
Yep. You stayed in it. You didn't allow the Vikings to build up an advantage where you couldn't come back from it in those stages.
All right, well, we'll take a short break, and we'll see you in just a few minutes for JV.